No matter how many boxes we keep hunting, we're still stuck on 49 slots to complete our Lincoln Cent albums. But we're gonna keep hunting anyways. Hello, and welcome back to TL Treasures. We've got penny box number 20 of the series here, so we're gonna go ahead and hunt that. We'll be looking for wheats, looking for those 49 more coins that we need to fill the album, so hopefully we come across at least one or two of them. So we're usually also looking for varieties, errors, anything we may come across. Pop the top, make sure everything's circulated, see if we have an ender or two. And I don't see any enders jumping out at me. Looks like roll number 1 here is going to be a Canadian coin. Other than that, it looks well circulated, so you know the drill. We'll bring you back in even when we have a find. Now let's get on rolling. Roll number 1, and we've got our Canadian ender, and it's going to be a 1993. Still on roll number 1, and we've yet to find any wheats, but we've got 2 more Canadians, a 1972 and a 1981. Roll number 7 is going to give us our very first wheat of the box, and it's a 1944 Philadelphia. Let's keep on rolling. Roll 14, and we've come across an off-center penny. It's going to be a 2020. It's not horribly off-center, but just enough that it stood out. Has all the lettering on it. We'll take it. Let's keep on rolling. Roll 17. And we've got another Canadian, but this time we've got ourselves a young head. And the date is going to be in 1962. We'll take it. Roll 19. And we've got our first 2009. And it's going to be a professional life. Roll 20. And we've got another 2009. And another professional life. It took us a little while to come across wheat penny number 2, but here we are on roll 21 with a 1947 Philadelphia. Roll 22, and we have a 2009 Denver. And we've got the formative years. Still on roll 23, and we've got our third wheat of the hunt. And it's going to be a 1957 Denver. Let's keep on rolling. Roll 34 is going to give us our fourth wheat of the hunt. And we've got a 1944 Philadelphia. We'll take it. Roll 36 is going to give us our fifth wheat cent of the box, and it's a 1957 Denver. Roll 46, and we've got wheat penny number 6. And it's going to be a 1956 Philadelphia. We'll take it. Roll 46, and we've got wheat penny number 7. And it's going to be a 1952 Philadelphia. Let's keep on rolling. Roll 48 is giving us our 8th wheat penny of the box. And it's going to be a 1957 Philadelphia. With 2 rolls to go, let's see if we can hit double digits. Alright guys, well that's the end of this penny hunt. We only ended up with 8 wheat cents. And I'm used to always at least getting double digits. We ended up with 26 Canadians. We got that off-center penny. A couple of 2009s. A 69S, no DDO of course. We've got a whole bunch of 1959s. Then we got a pretty big stack that may or may not be possible upgrades. Now, like I said, we did only get 8 wheat finds, and I really don't want to end the hunt on that, so we're going to go ahead and do another box. Alright, so we're back with our next penny box. This is going to be box 21 of the series. Hopefully this one can get us into the double digits. You already know what we're looking for, so we're just going to go ahead and pop this top, see if we got any enders, make sure everything's circulated. Try to make this video a little bit better than what we got on the first box. And I don't see any enders jumping out at me. But like I usually say, it's what's inside that counts. Wait. Right there, we got a wheat ender. So I'm hopeful just this box itself can get us double digits. Now let's get on rolling. Roll 52. And our first find of box number 2 is going to be a 2009 Philadelphia Minted. And we've got the birthplace. We'll take it. Still on roll 52. And we've got our first Wheatie of this box, and it's going to be a 1944 Philadelphia. Roll 53. And we finally hit double digits. And we've got ourselves another 1944 Philadelphia. Let's keep on rolling. Roll 58, and we've come across another wheat. This one's going to be a 1953 Denver. We'll take it. Roll 60, and we've got a 1998 Philadelphia. And we've got ourselves a wide AM. This is the first one of these that I've come across. So let's go ahead, we'll toss that under the scope and take a closer look. Alright, so we're back with that 1998 Philly. We've got it under the scope, and as you can see, we got a pretty wide gap there between the A and the M in America. And the FG there is pretty tight, so we know we've got ourselves a wide AM. Pretty good find. Let's keep on rolling. Roll 64, and wheat penny number 12 is going to be a 1957 Denver. Still on roll 64, and we have found ourselves a young head. And it's going to be a 1959. We'll take it. Roll 67, and we've got wheat penny 13. And it's going to be a 1944 Philadelphia. Roll 69, and we have ourselves another wheat find, and it's going to be a 1957 Denver. Roll 70, and we've got our wheat ender. So let's go ahead, we'll crack it open and see what we've got. Alright, we're back with that wheat ender. And it's going to be a 1948 Philadelphia. So I'll go ahead, go through the rest of the roll, see if it's got any friends inside. Still on roll 70, and we do have a friend inside. And it's going to be a 1953 Denver. We'll take it. Still on roll 70, and we've come across a professional life coin. Now this is definitely going to be a 2009, and it's a Denver. Roll 72, and we've got wheat penny 17. We've got a 1958 Denver. I'll go ahead, check to see if we have any doubling on the obverse, and if we do, I'll be sure to let you know. Roll 73, and we've come across a 1946 Philadelphia. Roll 74, and we've got another 2009 Philadelphia. And it's going to be a formative years. Roll 76, and we seem to have come across another wheat ender. So like before, let's go ahead, we'll crack it open, see if it's got any friends with it. Alright, so we're back with our 1976 wheat ender. Let's see what we have for a date. It's going to be a 1940 Philadelphia. We'll take it. Roll 80, and our 20th wheat find is going to be a good one. We've got a 1918 Philadelphia. That's going to be our oldest find of the hunt. Too bad it wasn't the San Francisco or the Denver that we need for the book, but still, it's always great to find a coin from the teens. We'll take it. Still on roll 80, and we have come across the King George VI. It's been a while since I've come across one of these. Always like it when I do. This one's going to be a 1950. Let's keep on rolling. Roll 81, and we have another old find. We've got a 1928 Philadelphia. It's always good to find these wheats in the 20s. Now, unfortunately, I already have the 1928. I'm looking for that 28 San Francisco. Let's keep on rolling. Still on roll 81, and we've got ourselves another wheat. And it's going to be a 1958 Denver. Well, it's been a little bit, but we're back on roll 95, and we've got a 1951 Denver. We'll take it. Roll 97, and we've got ourselves another wheat. This one's going to be a 1957 Philadelphia. Roll 98 is going to give us a 1958. I've already checked for any doubling on the obverse and we didn't have it. And it looks like roll 100 is going to give us a parting gift. We got our final wheat of the hunt. And it's going to be a 1944 Philadelphia. Alright, well that's the end of our penny box hunt. Let's go ahead, we'll do a quick little recap and see what our finds were. Our oldest find was a 1918 Philadelphia minted wheat. We also ended up with one find from the 20s, a 1928. As far as the 40s went, we had 10 finds in total. And as far as the 50s went, we had 14, which brings our overall wheat find to 26. Now for 1959, we had 18 finds. 1969 San Francisco gave us 3 finds, of course, none of them being the DDO. For 2009's, we had 8 finds in total. We also ended up with one 1998 Wide AM, which was the first one I found, so I was pretty excited to have that. We have one slightly off center 2020. Now over to our foreigns, we had 47 finds in total. Quite a lot of Canadians. 2 of them being young heads, and 1 of them being King George VI. So our overall total for this hunt was 104 finds. Not too bad, just not the finds we were looking for. We've also got a couple of stacks here. They seem pretty bright, so I pulled them out. They may or may not be possible upgrades, but let's go ahead, compare these finds to the album, and see what we've got. Alright, we just got done comparing our Canadian finds. And we're going to upgrade that 2000 coin, as well as that 1950 King George VI. We did end up with one filler, and it's going to be the 2008 RCM Steel coin. We'll take that one. Now let's go ahead and see what we've got going on with the wheats. Alright, we've gone ahead. We compared our finds to the Lincoln Cent albums. Unfortunately, we didn't have any fillers or any early upgrades. But for the middle of the pack, we did have a few upgrades. We'll upgrade that 1971 San Francisco, as well as the 1971 Philadelphia. And one upgrade I'm pretty happy about is the 1960 Philadelphia. That one looks quite a bit better. Now we did end up with 7 pounds, 7 ounces of copper, so that wasn't too bad for 2 boxes. Still got a ways to go, still need 49 more finds, and we will get there eventually. If you like this video, go ahead and give that thumbs up, and if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.